precipitation, whether that be rain or snow. That needs to be worked out. And I will say that the second half of the winter looks a little worse than the first half of the winter. So from mid-January all the way through March, it looks like we'll be in a more active pattern. So keep an eye on the second half of winter. We're enjoying a nice fall day today. Temperatures are on the cool side. It's 52 in O'Hare. Not as windy as yesterday. That's the good news. Northwest wind at 8 miles per hour. It's 49 at the lakefront, but everybody else is in the mid to low 50s. 53 at Midway, 55 in Plainfield, and 54 in Merrillville. Overnight tonight, a chilly night. Will drop into the 30s, except along the lakefront. There could be even some patchy frost out to the west and even down to the south and in parts of northwest Indiana. Tomorrow, you can see it gets a little bit warmer. Highs in the mid to upper 50s, close to 60 degrees. Our high today, only 53, which is below average. Average high is 62. Average low is 42. Still some clouds hanging on here from the city into the northern suburbs, but you can see the clearing line back to the west. A lot of sunshine to our south and west. Here's the big storm system that brought wind and rain to the northeast over the past few days. It's starting to weaken a little bit, but still some gusty winds here in New England. And then in the Gulf of Mexico, we have an area of low pressure that's developing. This could become a tropical system. It's not yet a tropical depression. It's just an area of low pressure, but it is expected to strengthen and possibly become a tropical storm heading for the Florida Panhandle on Saturday morning, and then moving up through North Carolina as we go through the weekend. For us, though, high pressure's in control today, and as that slides off towards the east, we'll start to see that gradual warming trend with the warmer temperatures out to our south and west. So tomorrow we'll make it to about 60 degrees. On Saturday, there is a chance of rain in the afternoon and evening. We'll warm into the mid to low 60s Saturday, and there you can see that rain chance, primarily in the afternoon and evening. And it won't be for everybody. I really just expect a few showers, so certainly not a washout. Sunday's looking dry and mild, mid-60s, and then we get a stronger cold front on Monday, which will bring rain. Temperature still in the 60s before the front gets here, and then on the backside of that front, it gets a little bit cooler again on Tuesday. Tonight, though, partly cloudy. We'll watch for some patchy frost out to the west. Tomorrow, we're at 60, 63 on Saturday, 64 on Sunday. Really nice weather on Sunday for the Bears game and anything you have outside on Sunday. Rain on Monday, then chilly again on Tuesday. So the takeaway from that winter forecast is the above-average precipitation. So we'll see how that plays out. Could be more snow, could be more rain. We'll just see.
Okay. Thanks, Larry. We do have some breaking news happening right now on the north side. I want to bring this to you. Chopper 7 HD over the scene. This is at Ashland and Waveland. We're told that there is a high school nearby. That is Lakeview High School. Right now, police are investigating a shooting. You can see that area is taped off at this point. We're told that one person was shot, and that person was taken to nearby Illinois Masonic Medical Center. The victim's condition not known at this time. Again, this is near Ashland and Waveland. We'll keep an eye on this investigation.
Spring down under, sun's out, perfect conditions for a solar car race.
And then on the news at 5 o'clock, the new home for a wounded warrior, giving him new freedom and mobility.
Weather on ABC 7 brought to you by Healthy Driven Chicago. We provide the tools people need to live healthier today and tomorrow.
A lot of people need to replace their windows or patio doors, but they put it off because they think it'll be too expensive. Hi, I'm Ann Rover. I'm here with Michael Smith from Renewal by Andersen. You really work with the customers to find affordable solutions.
We do, Ann. We're the replacement window division of Andersen, one of the largest window manufacturers in North America. So we can usually offer our customers larger discounts and better financing than smaller companies or contractors.
Other window companies don't offer your same window and door installation method.
Our installers have installed thousands of windows. Our windows are manufactured to precisely fit your specific window openings. Being custom built also means if you have any beautiful trim that you'd like to keep, we can install your windows without impacting that trim. You won't get this with most vinyl windows.
And you offer a free window and patio door diagnosis?
We do. We'll come to your home and assess your current windows, show you where you might be losing energy, and take measurements. Then we'll leave you with an exact price quote that's good for an entire year.
So you're not a high-pressure company.
My background is in home remodeling as a carpenter. I've seen every window problem out there. So now I just want to help homeowners make their homes more beautiful and comfortable with the right window.
And your patio doors are really gorgeous.
They are. And they're engineered to easily open and close for years. And with multiple locking points on our patio doors, they provide even greater security.
That is so great to hear, Michael. Thank you. Right now, Renewal by Anderson has a fantastic offer for homeowners.
Right now, save $275 on every window and save $700 on every patio door. And to make this project even more affordable, get zero money down, zero monthly payments, and zero interest for a year. Save $275 on every window and save $700 on every patio door with incredible financing too. To schedule your free window diagnosis, call 1-800-959-0909.
Sunny and beautiful in Australia right now. And those are perfect conditions for solar racing. A Belgian team won its first World Solar Challenge, beating out the Japanese team. The defending champion Dutch car, Nunax, had caught fire earlier and then burst into flames. The driver did escape unhurt.
And some news stories that we're working on for you coming up at 4:30 today. A strategy to save lives. The kids using pawns to promote peace in their communities.
Evolution of collective bargaining. Changes in traditional contract demands that are a sign of our times.
Young lives lost. How a school is paying tribute to two teenagers killed in a mall shooting tragedy. Those stories and more coming up when Eyewitness News continues at 4:30.
When it comes to cleaning your air ducts, it takes a trained professional that's stainless steel using the most powerful equipment to get the most powerful results. We clean your entire system. Call today and save.
They say life is all about making choices. Well, I didn't choose metastatic breast cancer. Not the exact type. Not the specific mutation. But I did pick hope. And also clarity. By knowing I have a treatment that goes right at it.
Discover Piqray, the first and only treatment that specifically targets PIK3CA mutations in HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC, which are common and linked to cancer growth. Piqray is taken with fulvestrant after progression on hormone therapy and has been proven to help people with a PIK3CA mutation live longer without disease progression. Do not take Piqray if you've had a severe allergic reaction to it or to any of its ingredients. Piqray can cause serious side effects, including severe allergic and skin reactions, high blood sugar levels and diarrhea that are common and can be severe, and lung problems known as pneumonitis. Tell your doctor right away if you have symptoms of severe allergic reactions or high blood sugar while taking Piqray. Your doctor will monitor your blood sugar before you start and during treatment, and may monitor more often if you have a history of type 2 diabetes. Before starting, tell your doctor if you have a history of diabetes, skin reactions, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to become pregnant. Common side effects include rash, nausea, tiredness and weakness, decreased appetite, mouth sores, vomiting, weight loss, hair loss, and changes in certain blood tests. If you've progressed on hormone therapy and have a PIK3CA mutation, ask your doctor about Piqray.
The Fall into Savings event is going on now at the all-new Al Pavati Buick GMC in Elmhurst. Save up to 20% on a new Buick. Save over $4,000 on Encores. Save up to $8,000 on this Enclave. Want the best price on the GMC? Save over $7,800 on Parades. Save over $10,000 on Sierras. And the best selection too. But hurry, this event ends soon. Visit the all-new Al Pavati Buick GMC on Grand Avenue. Or visit apbuickgmc.com.
Live from Chicago's #1 news.
I told you my packet on Tuesday.
News at 4:30.
We start with breaking news this half hour. Thousands of Chicago public school teachers
No, I took
just
it
wrapping
out.
up a march in downtown Chicago. The Chicago Teachers Union saying that it is making
No, we
meaningful
didn't get homework
progress in
today
today's
because
talks,
our
but a
teacher
deal
wasn't
today is unlikely. More than 300,000 students had the day off today as both sides headed back to the bargaining table.
ABC 7's John Garcia live downtown Chicago where people are dispersing after marching. John?
They are. In fact, they are packing up all of their picket signs in this truck because they fully expect that they will be using them again as early as tomorrow. The union was predicting about 5,000 teachers and others, including students, would be participating in this march this afternoon, and that may very well be a good estimate. This was a massive group that made its way through the loop this afternoon. They are beating drums, carrying signs with slogans like striking for our students. Lori Lightfoot put on the right foot. A lot of different signs, a lot of different slogans. It caused a massive traffic jam regardless within the loop. There were a lot of police officers who were closing down streets as the march continued past Daly Plaza, right by City Hall, eventually here to Michigan Avenue before winding up in Grant Park here. Among those who are along the route, a married couple who just left City Hall and they were taking it all in. You managed to get the vows in before the strike, right?
We did. Made things a little quieter before this started, but we came back over to kind of see what was going on and give our support.
We're all bargaining in good faith and hoping to resolve it. So why would you not also hope for the same, that we can resolve it prior to game time? Why would you preemptively say, if it's not done by here, it's done? And that's just really frustrating for us, because we've been telling the kids we're still planning to play. We'll get it resolved.
Yeah, that's the soccer coach from Juarez High School who is hoping that this will be resolved quickly. He, like a lot of other folks, hoping for a quick resolution. A lot of folks here, however, say that they are in it for the long haul as long as necessary. Live in Grant Park, John Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, John, thank you. Mayor Lori Lightfoot says Chicago Public Schools offered the union what she calls a very fair and generous compensation package. The union says it wants the district to put into writing commitments on class sizes and staffing.
And when it comes to collective bargaining, wages and benefits are traditionally some of the key issues in contract negotiations.
Our Sarah Schulte explains how these have evolved into other demands that experts say are here to stay.
Well, Judy and Robin, the history of labor unions' contract fights were originally over pay and work hours. Over time, health benefits were added to the collective bargaining mix. And as the Chicago Teachers Union has demonstrated, social justice issues may become standard in labor negotiations.
CTU! CTU! We're going to fight for justice for our students!
It's a fight for our community, our neighborhood.
Thousands of Chicago public school teachers walked off the job over concerns that are far beyond collective bargaining issues. While salary and benefits are important, the Chicago Teachers Union says so are social justice issues.
Teachers have, for the last 2 years, really organized, marched, demonstrated, walked out of classes on behalf of putting more resources into schools to address equity issues.
Issues to address poverty, homelessness, and affordable housing. Leading the charge, the Chicago Teachers Union was one of the first public sector unions to